Calling this meeting of the COVID-19 Special Committee to order October 27th at slightly after 1 o'clock. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis.
Present.
Alderman Vaccaro.
Present, but Jeffrey's ahead of me in seniority.
1 second, Matt.
Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderwoman Gracia.
Present.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Here. 1 second.
Alderman Coder.
Here.
Alderman Muhammad. Alderman Oldenburg.
Here.
Alderwoman Boyd. Alderwoman Middlebrook.
Present.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
Here.
President Reed.
Here.
Did you get me? My mic was off.
Alderwoman, yes, I did. Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderman Muhammad. Alderwoman Boyd. 9 present.
Quorum being present, we will move for item number 3. Again, let's move that down to the bottom of the agenda, Madam Clerk. Right before adjournment, just in case we get word from a couple of aldermen and they're able to attend before the end of the meeting. I entertain a motion for approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Seconded.
Moved by the alderman from the 13th, seconded by the alderman from the 23rd. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Board bills for review. Board bill number 1, Alderman from the 22nd, you recognized on board bill number 119. You have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the committee. Board Bill 119 is a COVID-19 relief grant. It's an emergency grant that's giving money to Slate to retrain workers in light of COVID-19. Some have been laid off. I would not be able to do this grant any justice like Miss Cassandra Williams, who is the Deputy Director for Slate. So I'm going to ask that she present the particulars about the grant and entertain questions.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This grant is for $240,000. It was given as a national emergency grant from the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development. In this grant, we are able to put 11 persons into what they're calling temporary disaster work or employment. That is up to 2,080 hours of work or 12 months, whichever comes first, in which we are able to pay their salary, which is commensurate to whatever the starting salary is for the positions that they're being placed into. With this grant, we had to identify particular work sites that would be working with clients or persons that were impacted by COVID-19. And so 3 of the sites that we have identified, one is with the Department of Health, which has to do with the contract tracer position, and the other one has to do with a nursing care facility, and then with our People Community Action Center as well. So we are hoping and looking to put 11 persons to work through the grant. Any questions?
We're going to hold for a second. Alderman from the 22nd, do you have any other speakers?
I only have Miss Rebecca Wright from the City Council's office. If there's any technical questions that may need to be answered, but Miss Cassandra is pretty much presenting the bill.
Okay.
Miss Williams.
All right. We'll go around for any questions now. Do you have any further comments before we move on to open it up for questions, Alderman?
I don't, Mr. President. Thank you.
All right. Alderwoman Davis.
No questions. Thank you.
Alderman Vaccaro.
Not a question, but it's my understanding by doing this with Slate, we're not under that first of the year deadline that the money could be spent over a longer period of time, or does this still have to be spent by the first of the year?
Alderman Boyd.
Ms. Cassandra, you're muted.
Yeah.
There we go. No, this grant doesn't have the end of the year constraint. Actually, this grant goes into 2022.
Okay.
And Alderman Boyd, moving forward, whenever a question is asked, either you answer it or pitch it off to one of your speakers, either Ms. Wright or Ms. Williams.
Sure.
But
Thank you.
Alderman
Okay.
Vaquero, please proceed.
No, that was it. It was answered that it's good for a couple years and it's not tied to the end of the year thing. So that's wonderful.
Okay. Alderwoman Hubbard. Any questions?
No questions. No questions.
Alderwoman Ingracia.
No questions. Thank you.
Alderwoman Murphy.
No questions, thank you.
Alderman Coder.
No questions.
Alderman Muhammad. Alderman Oldenburg.
No questions. Thank you.
Alderwoman Boyd. Alderwoman Middlebrook.
No questions. Thank you.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
No questions. Thank you.
All right. Any further discussion or any further questions by any member of the committee? Further questions by any member? All right, Alderman from the 22nd, you recognize to close.
Sure. Again, thank you, Mr. President, members of the committee. This is a great opportunity for the city of St. Louis and Slate to retrain individuals to participate in, earning a livable wage and helping us out with the COVID-19 contact tracing. And I ask for your most favorable consideration for Board Bill 119.
All right, Madam Clerk, please add my name to Board Bill 119. And before we move forward, I'd ask any other committee members if they would like
Yes.
to.
Please add my name.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Would someone like to make, Alderman from the 26th, would you like to make a motion to bank, or Alderman from the 7th?
I move that William bank the board bill.
All right, been moved by the Alderman from the 7th, seconded by the Alderman from 26th, that we bank Board Bill 119. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Madam Clerk, please make note of that. And every alderman that's present today on the committee to the bill as co-sponsors.
Okay.
Now I'll entertain a motion
Oh,
to
yeah, I'll make a motion. We pass it out with a
do pass recommendation.
Second.
Moved by Alderman from 23rd, seconded by the Alderman from the 13th. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Board Bill number 119 has been passed out with due pass recommendation. Seeing there are no further bills on board bills for review, there are no items for resolutions, any items up for further discussion, or old items that anyone want to bring up.
Mr. President, may I?
Yes, Alderman from the 19th.
I just wanted to share with the committee and with the public that might be listening, as far as COVID-19 is concerned, it's really important that we all adhere to those things that are recommended by science. But looking at the economic side of this, I wanted to share with you all that we still have businesses that are opening. We still have people who are completing projects that had started at the beginning of this. And it's a true testament to how we struggle and how we manage to sustain and survive. And just saying that tomorrow I have another opening for a restaurant. This will be the 4th opening in 1 month in the 19th Ward. So we want to pray for all of those who are in business trying to hold on, and most especially those who are trying to open. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any further questions or comments?
Mr. President, if I may.
Alderman from the 6th.
Thank you, Mr. President. Can you give us an update on the survey that was going to city employees?
Not now. I don't have it in front of me, but I can. I'll have it sent out to you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Any further items for discussion? Any further items for discussion? All right. Any further announcements? I recognize a motion to adjourn. I'll
So
entertain-
moved.
Moved by the Alderman from 13th, seconded by the Alderman from 23rd. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Aye. Thank you.